glaciers are melting. This is what they leave behind as they move towards the poles. As you can see, there is clear evidence of a massive object moving in a definite direction, and it left behind obvious scars in the ground. Now, the glacier that is causing scars has been gone, and it's been gone for a while, and these scars are still visible.
This map shows where people think glaciers were billions of years ago. Glacier scarring has shown a clear pattern in all the continents that they were each connected as Pangea points. The water from glaciers that made its scars are still being cycled around the world today. You may have even drunk some of it.
The surface of the Earth itself has been directly affected by the water cycle. I've chosen the popular example, the Grand Canyon. You look at the river on the bottom of the canyon. Now it looks small and doesn't seem very relevant to what's around it. But over millions of years, this river has carved away this massive landform that is now visible from space.
Water has created many underground formations, sea caves being one of them. Sea caves are made when water erodes a weak or cracked part of rock in a cliff or shore. The rock that is usually eroded is limestone because it erodes very easily to water.
Another underground water formation is stalactites and stalagmites. These icicle-like structures are made when minerals from the roof of a cave are pulled down by water dripping from the surface constantly. And over time, the minerals build up and they deposit onto these icicle-like formations. And then when they drip down, over time, they also make the stalagmites. The water cycle is the reason that these formations are even here.
The temperature the density of the water is directly related to the temperature. The colder the water, the less kinetic energy, and the atoms clump up. The warmer the water, means the atoms are more energetic and move around very fast. Think of it that like cold water is like a rock, and warm water is like sand. When you throw a rock at a wall, the wall is beat up and it gets rough and jagged. There's sand at a wall and the wall will erode slower. The sand will hurt smaller particles of the wall at a time and will be smooth. This is the coast of an area with cold water, Washington State. And this is the coast of an area with very warm water, Panama.
Now we're going to show you our demonstration.
If you will all step over here, please. People in the front crouch down so drops of water. Doesn't do hardly anything to it, except for clump some of the sand up. Others get raw. But speed it up a couple 100,000 of years, and you get massive gorges and canyons in it, like this. Over time, it starts to fill with more water until it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, creating like a, I don't know, it would take forever if I were to actually do this. Anyway, it would create a massive gorge through here, like the Grand Canyon.